Diana's raccoon and beaver coats transformed into 2 throws, a teddy bear, a bunny, and 4 pom-poms.
My next project is going to be 2 different furs. One is a raccoon and the other is a beaver. So we will be making a throw from both these coats, as well as, if we have enough, a teddy bear to go along with them. This is the inside of the lining of this particular fur. It's very pretty. The fur is in excellent condition. There's a lot to work with both these coats. This is a plain lining for the inside of this coat, but they are both monogrammed. The lines are beautiful. So I am excited to work with these two. So let's get started.
Starting with the first coat, I am removing the lining, going up into the collar area. Here I'm removing the pockets, and this coat in particular had a lot of sawdust from its cleaning in the past. Here's the second coat, removing the lining on this coat. Working on the bottom of the sleeve to remove the lining from the sleeve. Removing the sleeve area. And the second sleeve. As you could tell, it was winter time, it was cold downstairs. So this is the layout of the first coat. Nice straight lines there, and this is the layout of the second coat. And because I'm making teddy bears and bunnies, I had pre-printed out all the templates, and here I am using a water-safe, or not water-safe, I'm using water-soluble glue sticks to glue the templates onto the fur, and it will not harm the fur at all. I'm using an electric pair of scissors to cut through and to cut out each piece individually. It saves a lot of time using the electric scissors. An amazing amount of time. But you constantly have to vacuum all the hair up as you're doing it. So I'll vacuum in between each particular piece that I do, otherwise there's going to be a lot of fur flying around. Here I'm working on the actual throw, and I'm working on the sleeve area at the top. So I am going to be using T-pins to make a template to add a piece of fur into that semicircular area. And after I put the pins into the fur, I'm going to turn the fur over, and I'm going to play, it's almost like connect the dots, and I am going to take my marking pen and I am going to connect the dots, really connect the pins, and then from there I'm going to have a line to follow so I can cut that template out. I could use paper underneath, but because of the thickness of this particular fur, I decided to go with the straight pins. Instead of doing a line drawing, I didn't think it would be quite as accurate. And that's what the template looked like after I cut it out. And that's the pinning of the second hole. As you can see, the straight pins are in the fur. And this is where I start to connect the dots with the green marking pen all the way around. Once I have them cut out, then I sew them to the actual fur, and that's what it looks like after I sewed it on. So you could see the 2 hole areas and the borders were attached. Now I'm going to be working on the bunny, and the bunny, they had different eye colors, so you could choose which eye color you want. And that was the completed bear. And here is the whole ensemble. So we have our first first fur throw. And the second, this is the one that the bunny was made from. And the monograms that were sewn onto the backings. And there are the 2 little guys, Little Bunny and Mr. Bear. And these are the pom-poms that I made. The customer wanted to use them in her hats, her winter hats. The white pieces that you see here in this particular picture are 3D printed pom-pom holders. So you could put it through your winter hat, and the elastic that's in the inside, you just wrap around that white piece, and what it will do is it will hold it all together. It holds it inside the hat. And these little guys are so cute. Come visit us at dinasquilts.com.